Tired of pulling so many packs and getting nothing you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS20 where you can purchase coins, get 20% off, and go on ahead and get the players you want. What's going on, guys? GS here, and for the people asking, I'm alive. I'm alive and well. Just very, very depressed. People are checking up on me, seeing how I'm doing. Y'all think y'all funny with the tweets and the DMs, sending me Russell Wilson gifts. And I already know some of you meatheads are going to go. I already know after this video, I'm just going to go to my timeline and just see a bunch of Russell Wilson gifts. I was talking trash all week long, waiting to get my hands on these birds, man. Just sitting back, waiting, knowing that our defense was going to feast upon that light-skinned Russell Wilson, man. You ever see someone, sports-related, of course, that they're just so good that you just have a hatred for them? That's Russell Wilson. Okay, now I will never let my hatred get to the point where I will disrespect someone and their craft and their skills. Russell Wilson is amazing. He's really, really, really good. He's so good that I hate him. I hate how good he is because he's really, really, really good. And I wanted this one, man. Yesterday I wanted. I could taste it, man. I was there. I was watching the game, and I was just, oh man. And by the way, I started these house rules, and they are no joke. I've only got the 10-win pack. I got to get to 25 to get the next pack. I'm like a few wins away. But, like, I hate Russell Wilson because he's so good. You know, he's a top QB in the league. He's just really, really, really good. And my team has been rebuilding for quite some time now. It's been quite some time where we haven't had anything going offensively. We haven't had anything going defensively. And year after year, I'm just watching my team struggle on both sides of the ball because we didn't have that significant superstar. We get Jimmy G. I'm excited because I seen what he did in New England. I'm like, okay, we finally got ourselves a QB. And then he gets hurt. And then it's like, all right, well, we get Bosa. And then he turns out to be a freaking monster in our defense. And we get Ford. And it's like, okay, our defense is really stout, really good. And then we just keep winning and winning and winning. And we're looking good. We're beating the Rams. We're beating the Panthers. We're just beating everyone, right? And then it comes time to the Birds. And it's like, okay, well, we're not going to have Kittle, right? And he's our most, I would like to think, our best offensive weapon. At least I would like to think so, right? Because he's really, really good. We're not going to have Robbie Gould. We're not going to have our kicker. It was like, you know what? Like, we can win without a kicker. Like, the game shouldn't come down to a kicker. Like, our defense is going to throttle Russell. And then I watched the game. I'm watching it. I'm sitting back enjoying it. And I'm just watching our offense just commit turnovers. I'm watching Jadeveon Honkity Honk Honk Clowney send us to Clown Town and absolutely dominate. What was it, Staley that tried to? It just wasn't good, man. That man Clowney was just everywhere, man. Everywhere I looked, I seen a red nose, man. It was just Clown Town everywhere, man. He's so good. And it was just issues. It was trouble. But our defense was holding Russell, just making him look as bad as I've ever seen him. And it's not easy making Russell Wilson not look good because he is so good. Russell Wilson is so freaking good. And it is not easy making him look bad. And we did. For the most part, we did. They were struggling to move the ball. We were coming through on big third downs, getting sacks and creating just heavy pressure and really stopping, you know, one of the best QBs in the world, and possibly the best. You can make a case he's MVP. You can make it. He's so good, and we really did a good job of limiting him because again, it is not easy. I've seen that man decimate my defense on Sunday, week after week, year after year for a long time, and now it's like our defense is actually doing good. And then it comes down to the kicker. and there was a few mistakes. We were like, not, I don't, we were within like the, what were we, 35, 36 or something like that, wherever we were, and we chose not to go for the field goal. We went for it on fourth down, and we got stopped. You know, I was like, why didn't we go for the field goal to send it into overtime? First of all, I didn't think we had a shot because I seen the scoop and score from Clowney, and then I see turnovers, and I'm tweeting out, like, if we're from behind, I do not like our chances because our offense is just looking bad. How long can we truly depend on our defense to stop Russell Wilson? Eventually, he's going to get going. He's just too good. He's like, eventually, like, he's just going to get the necessary time. He's going to get the routes that he needs, and he's just going to make plays because he's just that good. Like, we can't continue to think we're going to shut down Russell Wilson. It's just not going to happen. We need to get a lead because when he starts getting it together, because it's going to happen, we need to get a lead. That way, when he starts to get it going, we're protected by the lead. We cannot think that we're going to just play from behind and come back because it's just not going to be good. But then we're coming back, right? We get a scoop and score ourselves. We score. We go for two. We get it. We bring it to within 3. We tie the game, and I'm freaking out before this kick because we, you know, gold isn't in there. We don't have our kicker, and we got a rookie free agent that we just picked up, and he makes the kick to go in overtime. And I'm like standing at the edge. I mean, bless, you know, Tiffany's spleen, because I done went ahead and I done kneed her in the back, and she's, you know, I'm laying down and she's laying on top of me, and I'm excitement jumping up and kneed her, you know, just big tiger knee, tiger big knees to whatever part of the body I hit her at least 3 times. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, you're fine. You know, she's watching it, and, you know, she's, you know, when her Cowboys isn't on, she's, you know, rooting for my team to win. Same way when, you know, her Cowboys play, you know, I want her team to win whoever they're going against, unless it's my Niners, because, you know, I want, you know, for her to be happy and her team to win. So, you know, she's, you know, rooting for the Niners to beat the Seahawks, and I'm going in on Twitter saying we cooking these birds. These birds is done. Russell Wilson doesn't stand a chance. If he dies, he dies. I'm sending the Drago gift. And we go to overtime. And they start moving the ball in overtime. And then every clutch play, Josh Gordon seems to kill us with a freaking slant for a first down. And they get within minimum field goal range. But then he throws a pick. And we get a good return. And this is where I feel like we messed up. The very first play we do is a pass. Why do we not run the ball just to keep the clock going? Now, mind you, this man, Jimmy Garoppolo, on the game time drive, was trying his best to throw an interception. I mean, they dropped about 3 interceptions that drive. We got lucky. He was trying his best to throw us an interception because he was just looking sloppy that drive. He was looking very sloppy. And I'm like, oh, okay, the way the time is, right? We could take a tie, right? A tie's not the worst thing in the world. It's better than a loss. Not as good as a win, but it's better than a loss. So it's like, okay, the way the time is, we could just run the ball. Run the ball on first down, keep the clock going. That way, if we stall out and we punt them the ball, we don't give Russell Wilson too much time, because Russell Wilson is going to do Russell Wilson-like things, and he's going to just get wild if you give him too much time. So what do? Incomplete pass, first down. I'm thinking, what are we doing? Why did we not run the ball? I don't even care if it was a loss of 2. You need to run the ball just to keep the clock going, just in case you don't get the first down. And then incomplete pass on second down. I'm like, okay, not the best thing in the world. Okay, third down, let's see. Third down, incomplete pass. We took 12 seconds off the clock. We have to punt them the ball. Okay, we get them to what was it, like 3rd and 16, and he rushes for like 21 yards. They get in field goal range, and they win the game. Game of the year, in my humble opinion. Now, we could sit here and, make the excuse we didn't have Kittle, we didn't have Gold. Emmanuel Sanders was also injured and was unable to return the game. We lost our number one receiving threat, our number one tight end threat, our kicker. But still, nonetheless, every team deals with injuries, so I can't sit here and bank on, if we had this guy, we would have won. Injuries happen. It's a part of the game, and it's just unfortunate that It happened to be those players because they make, big impacts for us. But we didn't lose the game because we had those. And we could have won the game. We should have won the game. But Jimmy Garoppolo was just looking as bad as I've ever seen Jimmy Garoppolo look, man. I mean, it was a rough night last night, man. It was a rough night. But for those of you guys that are wondering, I'm alive. I'm well. I'm just... If I start seeing any freaking Russell Wilson gifts, and the one that I hate the most is him eating that damn turkey leg. If you send me Russell Wilson eating a turkey leg, I'm not going to block you. I'm not, because I'm too nice of a guy. And I know you guys are doing it out of fun. But I'm going to tell you guys that I hope each and every single one of you guys that send me a Russell Wilson turkey leg eating gift, that you step on a Lego. One with a lot of dots. That's what I hope happens to your favorite foot. Whichever one's your favorite foot, whether it's the right foot or the left foot. And if both feet you love equally, I want you to double step on a Lego with a lot of dots. But I'm alive. I'm well. Videos resume tomorrow.